Here we are on the Roland stand at Visual Impact 2018 at Sydney Olympic Park. And I'm with Greg Stone of Roland DG Australia, who is celebrating 30 years in business in Australia. Greg's got so much to tell you, an overview of the whole stand, the directions that Roland DG are going in, which is very broad indeed. So without further ado, I'm handing right over to Greg Stone. Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, Andy. So as Andy mentioned, Roland DG Australia is celebrating 30 years in business in Australia, which is a pretty big milestone for us. In addition to showcasing our wide format solutions and our latest generation print and cut models, the focus for the theme on our stand this year is one of personalisation and showing customers the different applications and technologies that are associated with personalisation and how they can tap into it with new and even existing technology. For example, we've set up some interactive stations and getting customers involved in the applications themselves, just to really show how simple it is and certainly cost effective. So from our small print and cut desktop devices, which is certainly good for people starting out in signage and graphics, but what we're showcasing here on the stand is custom labels and decals, and also the very popular heat transfer for garment decoration and custom apparel. Then we have our UV printing section. Now, when people think UV printing, they tend to think of very large flatbed devices, but Roland has a range of benchtop UV printers with a very small footprint and quite an economical price point. Now, these printers are very useful for printing direct to a wide variety of surfaces, including wood, plastic, leather, glass, and so on. So very popular for the promotional products segment, and also giftware, and also original goods manufacture. So that is a real growth market for Roland, and certainly one of our most popular print ranges that we currently have in our portfolio. Then we move on to our engraving and marking products. Now, Roland's been developing engraving solutions for many years, so we're certainly well known in this space. Engraving and marking is certainly another opportunity for people to capitalise on that personalisation trend, and it's a very permanent way of marking or engraving things like metals, again woods and plastics, so very good in the giftware, but also you can obviously move into signage applications as well. And then our last station is the newest technology for Roland, which is laser foil decoration. So essentially what this is doing, it's taking the traditional hot stamping technology or process, and it's actually digitizing it. So for a very economical cost point again, but more importantly, very compact design, so suitable for in-store and on-demand personalization. So what it essentially does is it takes foil and it transfers high quality, high definition text and images to items such as plastics, synthetics, papers and cardboards. So again, very good for that giftware market and the promotional products space. And in addition to our interactive stations, as I mentioned at the start, we're obviously showcasing our latest generation eco-solvent print technology, and certainly our print and cut devices with the TrueViz SG and VG models, and also our high volume, high production print-only EJ640, which you can combine with our latest generation Cam1 Pro series vinyl cutters for a separate print and cut workflow. So thanks for visiting the Roland DG stand.